For those of you that aren't aware what Clickhole is, it's a parody of BuzzFeed, and I know that everyone knows what that is. And everyone knows how BuzzFeed just posts a lot of shit. Like, like Clickhole's a pretty good parody of that. Five Nickelodeon characters every 90s kid wanted to sit silently in a boat with. Perfect example right there. If you absolutely must, here are 6 ways to maximize your destruction when jumping into the milk display at the market. Number 5 will shock you. You know, shit like that. So, anyway, my friend sent me this. And the title alone caught me, so we're going to do a video on it. He just sent me this link with the caption, "This is video worthy, I promise." So I'm going to take his word on that, and we're going to do this. So this is a little click venture, I guess they call that. Um, you're the world's most successful pickup artist. Can you have sex with the President of the United States? So the title alone got me, so we're going to do that. Peter Horny. It's both your name and your catchphrase. You're a pickup artist and a damn good one at that. You've doinked thousands of gluffs, greebled more supermodels than there are stars in the sky, and by pioneering a foolproof system for charming virtually any woman into forping groin. Your penis chapped and listless like a dolphin on the sidewalk. No longer windmills excitedly at the prospect of intimacy with a stranger's crotch. It's time to settle down. It's time to atone your life as a sex lunatic and find a woman to grow old and die with. But before you quit the lifestyle, you want one last fuck. And not just any fuck, but a fuck that cements your legacy as the greatest whoopee schedule to ever fuck an impossible fuck. You want to fuck the President of the United States of Go fuck the President. Alright, let's go fuck the President. Is that supposed to be the President? Fucking the President will not be easy. He is guarded by policemen at all times. He is committed to his wife. He's pretty busy. You're going to have to use every trick and technique you've developed over your years of experience, all of which are detailed in your best-selling pickup artist handbook, The Peter Horny Guide to Talking to Strangers and Getting Them to Agree to Fornication Activities with Your Hardened Penis. Okay, so I can consult the book, or I can go have sex with the President already. Let's consult the book. Here are some great tips for seducing a woman as chronicled in your groundbreaking work of nonfiction. Blast an air horn for half an hour before you introduce yourself so that she will already be wondering about the mysterious air horn guy. If you had a sibling that drowned, don't tell her this when introducing yourself. Make sure you're talking to a woman and not a bald bear. Fill your pockets with hermit crabs to show you're an animal lover with a big heart. Cough on her so she knows your lungs are strong. Bulge your eyes out and never blink so that she sees you're really paying attention to her. Okay, let's keep going. Before you embark on what will surely be the biggest sex challenge of your life, you should decide whether or not you want a wingman. Okay. Let's let's get a wingman. You pay a visit to your old pal Frightened Rodney, who was your wingman for many years before he got sick. Frightened Rodney, would you please be my wingman for one final conquest? I don't know. I'm afraid I might get frightened. Please, help me out with this one last fuck, and then I'll never bug you again. Gee, I really don't know, Frightened Rodney stammers. Who is it you want to fuck? The President? No! Alright, I guess we're going solo. Alright, you'll fuck the President without any help. Go to the White House and try to fuck the President there, or see if the President will meet you in the woods or at Sports Authority, and then try to fuck him there. Let's do that. Call 911 because they pay your because you pay their salaries with your taxes, and they are your slaves. I'm dying to feel my penis shaft inside the President's arm. Jesus Christ. I'm currently not dying. Please let me speak to the President. Let's do that. Hello, this is the President of the United States of America. I am speaking to you on the phone. Hello, Mr. President. I am Peter Horny. I don't know who you are. Are you calling me to tell you found out about the corruptions I did? Interesting. You have no knowledge of any corruptions, but if you pretend like you do, maybe the President will have sex with you in exchange for your silence. Alright, we know. Well, shit, I should have known someone would find out. Peter Horny, you say, defaulting to your catchphrase. Alright. Either Sports Authority or the Woods. Sounds good. Go meet the president in the woods and try to have sex with him. You are now waiting for the president in the woods. Soon, he will pull down his pants and you will put your penis in him. Let's get our penis hard so that it will. Oh. As you squat and push really hard to make your penis stiff, you hear a rustling in the bushes. Suddenly, a government assassin pops out with a gun. Hi, he says. I am going to kill you for trying to blackmail the president for his many corruptions. Hi, my name is Peter Horty, you say. What's your name? The assassin shoots you with his cool gun until you are dead. Drat, looks like you weren't a good enough pickup artist to have sex with the president. We're starting over? God damn it. Here you are at the White House, the old motel where the president and his family are imprisoned. It is harder to sneak into than a movie theater, so you'll need to be clever to get through the front doors and inside the president's asshole. What's your game plan? I can seduce the security guard, hop the fence, and book it through the front door, pretend you're a delivery guy, or set myself on fire to create a diversion. Let's hop the fence. You hop over the fence and onto the White House lawn. The front door is still about 100 feet away. I'm gonna stop and try to get direction so I can be ready to have sex with the president. Oh. It is illegal to get a boner at the White House without a valid voter registration card. Unfortunately, you left your voter registration card at home, and as a result, you're kicked off the White House lawn and forced to pay a $5 fine. As insult to injury, the president gives a televised State of the Union speech later that night and spends most of the time talking about how desperate he is for sexual release. Alright, so I'm gonna set myself on fire. Brilliant. While all the guards are distracted by the guy who's on fire, you'll be free to casually stroll through the front door. In theory, this was a great idea, but in practice, you now find yourself on fire. How did this happen? It makes no sense. Oh well, now you are burning to death. Looks like you won't get to fuck the president. Alright, I guess we're gonna seduce the security guard. You approach the security guard with classic Peter Horny pickup posture. Nips up, knees bent 90 degrees outwards, mummy hands, eyebrows slowly ascending higher and higher, tongue periodically peeking through the lips like a flirty eel. You can already tell he's turned on. The White House is currently off limits to visitors, he stammers, clearly distracted by the sight of your erect penis standing upwards out of your pants and please vacate the premises. Why don't you vacate those sexy brown slacks instead? Put your finger to his lips to hush him, and then perform a slow, erotically charged cartwheel. The guard is powerless to your charms. He tears off his clothes and pulls you into his small, cramped security booth. You also take off your clothes, first your pants, then your underwear. It is time for sex. You put your penis into the guard and start fucking. You fuck pretty fast, and the guard enjoys it. Gug. Clap with joy or roar like an ambulance. What a wonderful treat this is, the guard squeals, wearing a smile like that of a man who is having a birthday. It is indeed a marvelous time, but you're starting to worry about the logistics of your plan. How exactly is fucking the guard supposed to get you inside the White House? He's not just going to, give you a key to the front door, right? You're straining to recall how these types of scenarios generally play out in movies, but you're drawing a blank. You've been pounding the guard for This is like an erotic novel. I'm sorry for anyone who didn't want to be read an erotic novel. Propose a bet. If you can make him orgasm so hard he coughs up a golden egg, he has to let you into the White House. Just try and steal his keys. You reach for the keys, but the guard immediately catches you. Hey, don't touch those, he says. Sorry. Damn, looks like you'll need to try something else. Let's do the bet then. Okay, spin him round and round on your penis like a bicycle tire, whirling him so fast that he becomes a blur, producing a gravity vortex that causes small objects within the fuck radius to hover. A beautiful thing is happening. You are spinning him so fast on your dong that gravity is shifting, light is fracturing, time is distorting, his moans are warping, Doppler-like, and the ecstasy of the fucking is approaching supernatural levels. If you could cap this off with one truly extraordinary, life-changing fuck move, that golden egg is yours. Flex your penis so it becomes a series of tricep-like ridges, and then undulate them in concert to simultaneously stimulate every single... Let's not do that. Let's do a backflip. Oh no, good idea in theory, but forgot to take one little thing into account. You don't know how to do a backflip, especially not with another person attached to you. You leap into the air and make it through only about half the rotation before landing on your neck, and while it's too early to know for sure, you're definitely feeling a little paralyzed. Absolutely reaches into his pants pockets and hands you a White House key fob. Then his nose starts bleeding and he passes out. Alright, let's go to the White House. Welp, this is the White House. The president must be around here somewhere. Go find him and have intercourse. Let's see if he's in his bedroom. You enter the bedroom to squeals of "Daddy, Daddy, Daddy." Shit, it's the president's 3 mediocre daughters, Rochelle, Rumpus, and Rocket. The president isn't here, and even if he was, it would be inappropriate for you to sodomize him in front of his children. Wait a minute, says the youngest Rocket, who gained notoriety last Thanksgiving for killing the turkey that her father just parted on live TV. You're not our daddy. I am Peter Horny. Hello, Peter Horny, says the oldest Rochelle, who is often remembered for getting a bloody nose during her father's inauguration address, but making no effort to stop or wipe it. Why are you in our house? I am here to have sex with your father. Oh, says the middle one, who made headlines 2 years ago during her father's diplomatic visit to Japan after losing all of her baby teeth at the same time and spitting them out onto Emperor Akito's lap. What does sex mean? Looks like you will be the one who gets to explain sex to the president's children. Very neat and cool. Imagine getting a delicious string cheese snack, only instead of eating it, you hammer it into the headphone jack of an old Dell laptop. Sometimes afterwards, a baby crawls out of the headphone jack. This is basically sex, only scarier and with people. It means smashing flaps. Because he is famous and give me a fleeting sense of accomplishment. Gross. That is our dad you're talking about. We love him. What's wrong with you? It makes me sad people like you exist. The little girls are disgusted by you, which makes sense because you're a disgusting person. Tell them Santa has leukemia. Flip them off and go doink their dad. Damn, that was super shitty of you. Where would you like to go look for the president now? Let's go to the Oval Office. Unfortunately, you can't just stroll into the Oval Office. His secretary is stationed outside the doors, and you've got to get past her. Hello, she says. Do you have an appointment with my boss, the president? Yes. Okay, you can go in and see him. It's the president. You walk in and are immediately greeted by the leader of the free world. Hello, welcome to the Oval Office. I am your leader, the president. Wow, you're nervous as hell all of a sudden. It sinks in you're literally standing in front of the leader of the free world, the most powerful man alive. But you are the world's greatest pickup artist, and it's your patriotic duty to make this man whack you with your cock. You've got to introduce yourself in a way that distinguishes you from the endless parade of suck-ups he has to deal with. You've got to say something that catches him off guard, something that makes him want to get to know you better. I have $40. Hey, well, good for you, young man. Okay, that was a dumb thing you just said to the president. You make it clear you don't really need the person, and they'll in turn begin to feel as if it's they who needs to win your approval. Say you have a super elite season pass to SeaWorld that gives you many exclusive privileges. You're also allowed to store your valuables in Shamu's egg slit. This is truly an extraordinary fact you have just told me. You lead a remarkable life. It would please me greatly to earn your approval. Good, you have mesmerized the president with your incredible anecdote. Now you must make him desire you. I can playfully brush your hand against his muscular forearm while simultaneously entangling your toes in his supple ballsack skin. Mush your bare eye against his bare eye. Flirtily urinate on his shins. I think I'll do that. Please don't do that, the president says, as you unleash a torrent of piss onto his legs. Please do not piss on the president. I am peeing on you because it is a flirty treat. Oh, I can assure you that it is not a treat, the president says matter-of-factly. When you do it to me, I wonder to myself, what the fuck is happening? I am frightened, and I would like for you to leave now. Please go away. God damn. At least there's a checkpoint now. Alright, I just go right back in. Let's try a different approach. This time, let's say, there is buses. Boy, are there ever. Excellent observation, young man. Alright, it's the same stuff. Let's talk about how I have loads of soda. More soda than I could ever drink. And I don't need things like love or friendship because soda blesses me with everything I could ever want. Alright, so they just say the same shit. Alright. This time, I'm going to mush my bare eye against his bare eye. You lean over the desk and ever so briefly mush your bare eyeball against the president's bare eyeball. It all seems innocent and playful, but you can see from the look on his face that it has awakened the primal monkey feelings of sex deep inside him. You've got him just where you want him. Before you tempt him any further, it is usually around this point in the seduction process that you pause to rehydrate with a cup of milk. Milk is so good. With every gulp, you could feel the powerful electrolytes recharging you. You are grateful for the cow that died to produce this nutritious treat. Okay. You know, not many people would interrupt a conversation with the leader of the free world to leisurely enjoy a cup of milk. I must say I find your confidence to be rather irresistible. Oh, there's so many things I can say. May I please perform my genitals upon you? Mr. President, I'm here to assassinate you with magnificent sexual intercourse. Too bad your mouth isn't a bill because it could easily win bipartisan support from both of my big greasy balls. Want to take guitar lessons with my popcorn shrimp looking dick? It's erection day in my pants, and I'm counting on you to vote my executive branch into office. Office equals your asshole. Ask not what your country can do. Ask not what you can do for your country. Ask whether you'd like me to slather your beefy tits with my sauce. Let's do the mouth thing. You have made me wacky with lust, says the president, his dong growing audibly in response to your incredible pickup line, "Take me now." You retreat with the president to the executive bedroom and begin fucking him on the same bed that Lincoln and Reagan used to get fucked on. You can hear history echoing through the bed's squeaky springs. Per protocol, two Secret Service guys stand there watching with their guns drawn. You think it might feel dangerous in a sexy way, but it's actually just really scary. Alright, ejaculate inside the president, onto the president's back, or on the floor. Let's go hard or go home. With climax achieved, you and the president exchange thank yous over a brisk handshake, and then he sends you on your way. As you walk away from the White House, you find yourself feeling sort of empty. Sure, you pulled off the greatest sexual conquest of your life, but if you're being honest with yourself, All you really did was stuff another hole. You manipulated someone and made them vulnerable, and then you took advantage of them. Story of your life. I can silently admit to myself that being a pickup artist is scuzzy, unethical, and pretty gross, and resolve to be better to people from now on. Or I can silently resolve to continue being a shitty person. When you started out on this amazing adventure today, your goal was to boink the president, not fucking grow as a person. And sure enough, you succeeded. Maybe someday you'll be more than open to some kind of moral transformation, but for the time being, you're happy being a piece of shit. God bless America.